Hi guys, I'm here at the home of Sylvia Monique Reed. She's actually my upline. She brought me into the Arbonne business. I'm here to interview her today because her plan was such a successful plan. I'm going to let her tell you how many weeks it took her to lose the weight, and then also she's got another testimony that she's going to tell you about her children, her family, and all of that. And I am Carolyn Kent, independent consultant with Arbonne, and I'm talking to Monique Reed. So Monique, if you will, please, how you doing today?
Fine, how about you?
You're looking cute in your little outfit. So what I'm here to talk to you about today is I want the audience to know when you got into Arbonne and you got started with your weight loss challenge or your healthy lifestyle change, how you were able to transform. What was your transformation? How long did it take you? How many pounds did you lose? So I'm going to just turn you loose on the camera. Just talk to us about that. Then I'll come back and ask you a couple more questions if you don't fill in all the blanks.
Okay, great. Well, I have been owning my Arbonne business for about 5 years now. And I've written a testimonial, but essentially about 4 years ago, when my son was right about 1 or 2, I was really interested in losing weight. And unfortunately, I used to say that it was the baby fat. But unfortunately, at the time, he was 1 or 2. So it really wasn't his issue, it was mine. And so I began to realize that my energy level was low. And I was so sold on Arbonne because of the skincare issues that my children were born with, both born with eczema, that we've been able to totally clear with the skincare products with Arbonne, that I decided to go on a wellness journey using our Essentials line, which is what it's called now. It was called Figure 8 at the time. But essentially, in 8 weeks, I went from a size 12, 14 down to a 6. Wow. And I've been able to maintain that weight, and it's just been awesome because I'm able to do it and integrate it very easily into my life.
Well, what happens if you fall off the wagon, Monique? Because most people go, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to try it. It's just another old diet. And I said the same thing. I'm going to, the fear of you already trying something, it didn't work, and you tried numerous other things, it didn't work, you're going to cheat. What happens if you fall off the wagon?
Well, I can just tell you, I'm just coming off the Christmas and the New Year.
So you're getting back on the wagon?
Yeah, I'm getting back on the wagon. I'm originally from Louisiana, grew up with my grandmother, and so she was a dynamite cook, and so I like to eat. So the thing I really loved about Arbonne is I'm able to continue to eat the foods that I really enjoy, but I'm able to do it in moderation, multiple times a day, taking fabulous supplements. So if you fall off the wagon, you just get right back on.
Okay, so going out to eat, of course, is another one of our issues. What do you do when all of us get together and go out to eat? Do we go out and say, well, I can't have this and I can't have that?
No, we don't.
Because what you all don't know is Monique is an eater. So tell me a little bit about going out.
Well, the thing that I really love about our Healthy Living program is it teaches us how to eat, and so that we're not depriving ourselves of things. So as you mentioned, I do enjoy eating. And so what I do when we go out is I will just eat half of my meal, and then I'll save the other half for later.
When did you decide about this half? Is it on the front end? Is it later on, or what?
Well, initially, are we still doing that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
My head. Initially, it was that I was eating the full meal.
Right.
But in about 4 to 5 weeks after I started the program, my stomach, I could tell, could not intake all the food in one sitting.
Right.
And so it was essentially probably about a month into the program that I realized that I needed to half in my portion size because I just couldn't intake as much food as I was in one setting. My stomach had literally begun to shrink.
Okay. But now when we do that and we figure that out, so then when we go out to get something to eat, usually on the front end we'll say, what? Bring me
a bottle.
Yes.
So I already planned it.
Exactly. So that's lunch or dinner tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen. What I want to do for a wrap up, Monique, is just for you to just kind of tell them about what these products are on the table that you're actually doing and what you have in this cup.
Okay.
Since you're telling us you're getting back on the wagon after the holidays.
Right. Absolutely. Well, let me just tell you a little bit about. This is my regimen and pretty much what I do every day. And I have 2 little boys, ages 8 and 5, and they basically participate in the program with me, except for the detox, which is what I'm drinking right now. But essentially, fiber and protein is an integral part of what we do on a day-to-day basis. and we essentially integrate that into a smoothie.
Mhm.
And so I will add protein and fiber, as well as frozen fruit and some juice, and we just blend it up, and they have a smoothie.
Okay, okay.
I do my 7-day detox, which is what I'm doing right now, and then we have some awesome detox tea, which is the bomb.
And you do the detox tea as a maintenance, right?
I do.
Which is an everyday thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
But the detox tea has some other benefactors as well too. What happens if you kind of restless and you want to sleep well?
It helps calm me
It
at
really
night.
does.
Yeah,
It really
and all of these products help my metabolism. So
Yeah.
on those days like Christmas and New Year's, I just celebrated one of my friend's 50th birthday, and we had a bash, for her, and we ate a lot. But one of the things is my metabolism has been reset. So now I can eat a little bit more than I may have, been able to do years and years and years ago. But it does not affect me because I have, with these products, been able to increase my metabolism.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, we've been talking with Sylvia Monique Reed. We call her Momo for our little pet name that we call her. But follow us on Facebook. We're on Getting Memphis Fit on Facebook, where we're going to have several testimonials, interviews, but things to give you the step-by-step or the 1, 2, 3s on how to get into your healthy lifestyle change. Now, Monique, one last question. Does this particular healthy living challenge make you so uncomfortable you got to fit into it, or does it fit into your life?
It fits into my life, and that was one of the things that was so important to me. I didn't want to count points, didn't want to have to buy prepackaged meals. The thing for me that was important, two things, and we'll talk about the money behind Arbonne later, but I realized, if I had gone with another system, I may have gotten good results, but it may not have been the healthy way, number one, and it certainly wouldn't have been the wealthy way.
Right.
And so we'll talk about how Arbonne has paid me and continues to pay me to get healthy and to show other people how to be healthy as well. So again, I don't have to count points. I don't have to buy prepackaged meals. I can eat what I really like to eat, but I do it in moderation, but I'm not depriving myself.
Wonderful. So you fit those cravings, you get a chance to tweak what you're already doing,
Absolutely.
but fit this into that plan.
Yes.
And you said that later on you're going to come back and tell us about the money. Where can we find you on Facebook?
You can find me at Monique Reed, MoniqueReed.
Wonderful. Thank you, Monique.
Thank you.
You have a great day. I love you.
Love you.
Okay. We're going out.